Thank you very much, Elder Ben.
感谢范长老。
And I have to thank Pastor Chong inviting me over at this special and joyful day to share this wonderful time with all of you.
感谢周牧师邀请我来这边分享，给大家一起庆祝这个节日。
我今天是要讲中文，然后请 Chris 帮我做英文翻译。
I'm supposed to be speaking in Mandarin and be interpreted by Brother Chris.
好，那首先我要在这里恭贺每一位母亲今天都有一个快乐的母亲节。
I would like to wish all the mothers here a very happy Mother's Day.
那在座的当中也有我的好朋友，我知道他们非常孝敬他们的母亲，常常陪伴母亲，常常以自己的爱，用自己的时间来照顾年长的父母，所以让他们的母亲在今天能够有一个快乐的节日。所以对我的好朋友，对在座还有很多其他的姐妹，你们都是这么孝顺的女儿，我也要在这里恭贺你们，而且真是赞赏你们在母亲身上所付出的爱。
I would like to also extend the thanks and the welcome to my friends who also have very beloved their mothers and really care for them, respect them, really just I would like to extend that joyous celebration onto you who have cared for your mothers and sacrificed your lives for your mothers.
Yeah, and comment for your great deeds that you have shown your love to your parents. 那我也知道在座还有很多非常好的弟兄，每一位弟兄都在想，今天母亲节要怎么样带着心爱的妻子，还有年长的母亲，给他们一个快乐的母亲节。所以为弟兄们，我也要谢谢你们。
I also like to thank the brothers here among us that also not only they have to care for their mothers, they also have to think about caring for their wives as well, and also having that celebratory moment with them. I also want to extend that blessing onto you guys.
然后在我们当中还有很重要的年轻人，今天也是你们向你们的母亲表达你们的爱和感激的日子，千万不要错过哦。
I also like to also give thanks, also remind the young people here. They also don't forget to wish your moms a happy Mother's Day. And today is her special day.
那说到母亲节呢，在我们中国人有一个很熟悉的歌谣，叫做《母亲像月亮》。
And there is a poem, as a traditional Chinese poem that is talking about mother is like the moon.
可是说实在的，我从来就没有觉得我像过月亮。
But to be honest, I never thought I would be like the moon.
因为孩子小的时候呢，我觉得我是擦地板跟擦屁股的。
And I think when I was young, if I wasn't mopping the floor on my hands and knees, I would be just wiping my butt.
No, there. 然后等到孩子长大一点呢，我觉得我是司机跟煮饭的。
And when I grew older, I thought I was.
No, my kids grew older.
I thought they were the chauffeurs or the cooks for the mother.
No, when my kids grew older, I thought my role were just like the chauffeur and the cook for my kids. Yes, yes. 然后等到孩子再长大一点呢，我还是没有觉得我像月亮。
And when my kids grew older, I really didn't think I was like the moon at all.
我其实变成了他们的支票本。
I feel like their checkbook.
因为补习要花钱，学才艺要花钱，参加各样活动都要花钱。
Because going to school, attending extracurricular activities, it all comes out of my bank account.
所以就这样一天一天，我好像还来不及回想到底做母亲是怎么一回事啊！我就觉得我的孩子都已经长大离开我了。
And you know, I really don't quite know what it is to be a mother, and my children have grew up and have left.
所以这时候呢，有人就说，箴言里面有一卷书有一章就讲到才德的妇女。
And in Proverbs, it talks about the wise woman, the wise wife.
The woman with great character. 呀，那么对不起啊，以前我做英文翻译的哈，所以
We're still learning.
That's right. Yeah, 非常好，谢谢 Chris。哦，我们给 Chris 一个鼓励嘛。所以箴言31章里面有讲到才德的妇女。
And in Proverbs 31, it talks about the woman with character.
但是呢，当我想要用这一章的经文来放到自己生命中的时候，我又觉得好像我的生活和箴言里面所描述的有一个很大的差距。
But when I compared my life to that is written in Proverbs, I really felt a disconnect.
因为我觉得我不是那个富有的商船，能够从远处把货物运到家里来。
I didn't feel like that, which is described as the ship that gets cargo from faraway places to the harbor.
我家里也没有很多的仆人婢女，让我来照顾他们身上要穿什么衣服。
I didn't have servants that would tend to what my children would wear.
我甚至没有买过田地来种葡萄园。
I haven't really owned or went on buying land to grow a field.
所以，当我在读箴言第31章的时候，一直到我读到了这样的一节，我才知道原来箴言31章讲才德的妇女是在说什么。
And then when I finally read Proverbs 31, I finally understood what it was meant, that women of character.
这一节经文就是在箴言第31章第30节，好不好？我们弟兄姐妹懂中文的，我们就一起同声来念，请。艳丽是虚假的，美容是虚浮的，唯敬畏耶和华的妇女必得称赞。
In Proverbs 31:30, it says, "Charm is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised."
所以这一节经文告诉我们在圣经里妇女的角色和神眼中那才德的妇女，她的才德在哪里？
And in this verse, it talks about what it is in the eyes of the Lord is the woman of character.
因为这节经文说，唯敬畏耶和华的妇女必得称赞。
Because it says, "But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised."
所以神都要来称赞那有才德的妇女。所以今天在我的讲章里，我要来和大家分享，我们每一位做神女儿的，我们怎么样是神的掌上明珠。
And today, in my outline, I would be talking about what it is that, in God's eyes, as daughters in Christ, that we are the most beloved in God's eyes.
掌上明珠就好像一个父亲捧着他最珍爱的女儿，说：“你是我全心所爱。”
It is just like the father who carries her daughter and said, "You are my beloved."
所以我相信今天在这母亲节，我们天上的天父也用这样的眼光，也这样的怀抱每一位他所心爱的女儿，说：“你是我的掌上明珠。”
And I'm sure today, as God sees us as just that, as His beloved, and He carries us to His bosom.
所以有姐妹可能会说：“真的吗？你能够在圣经里面找到例子让我看见吗？”
And many of you may say, "Well, is it true? Can you give me evidence in the Bible that shows that?"
所以我就想用旧约和新约里面的几位妇女来和大家谈神的掌上明珠。
I like to use the Old and New Testament examples of women in the Bible that shows that we're God's beloved.
他们的文化背景、教育程度，甚至出生地点都不一样。
Where there's differences in their culture, in where they grew up in their country, in their background.
那么第一位要来给大家介绍的就是路德。
The first person I'd like to introduce is Ruth.
路德是一个摩押人，她不认识耶和华，可是却嫁到了以色列人的家做媳妇儿。
Ruth is a Moab.
Yes.
Okay, good. I still remember my Jewish history. And he married an Israelite.
那么，可是好景不长，她才嫁过去没多久，她的先生就死了。
But not long after his marriage, her husband passed away.
所以就只剩下她还有她孤苦的婆婆，因为她的公公也过世了。
And there only his grandmother.
她的 mother-in-law.
Sorry. And because even the father-in-law had passed away.
所以这两个孤苦的女人，日子越过越辛苦，一贫如洗。
And her days are full of toil.
那有一天，终于拿俄米说：“我们回到伯利恒吧。我听说在那里，耶和华眷顾了他的百姓。”
And one day she spoke to Naomi.
Naomi said to her.
Naomi said to her, "Let us go to Bethlehem."
Yeah, go back to Bethlehem. 因为他们的故乡在伯利恒。
That's where they are originally from.
但是拿俄米想到，他已经年纪老了，不可能再结婚，即或生了一个儿子，也不可能将来让这个儿子再成为路德的先生。所以拿俄米想劝路德回娘家。
And he thought, well, that she was getting old, and there's no way that they would bear a son, and to ask Ruth, let us just go back.
Naomi thought that she was too old to be married or even gave birth to a son who can be Ruth's husband. So she encouraged Ruth to go back to your hometown and be married and live a joyful life. However, this offer was rejected by Ruth.
但是路德就拒绝，就是这个，就这个拒绝。
那很多人就想，为什么路德拒绝她婆婆的请求呢？因为毕竟路德年轻貌美，要再结婚过好日子是很有指望的。
Because she was a beautiful woman, and she would hope to get married anyway.
但是路德却没有做这样的选择，他怎么样跟拿俄米说呢？
But Ruth didn't choose this path. What did she say to Naomi?
他跟拿俄米说：“你的国就是我的国，你的神就是我的神。”
She said, "My God is your God, and
your God.
Your God is my God, and your country is my country."
所以他是带着这样的一个决心，放弃自己再婚的幸福，宁愿跟拿俄米继续做寡妇。
So she's willing to still be a widow to her, even in this circumstance.
还不止如此，当他们要从摩押地回到伯利恒那一段路，圣经上只说他们就起行回去了，可是却是要经历高山低谷，历经千辛万苦。
But going from Moab to Bethlehem, in the scripture it says that they still went, but they had to endure high mountains and valley lows.
那播种国际事工的同工，我们到以色列就把这一段艰辛的路程拍了下来，让弟兄姐妹来体会一下当时路德要跟拿俄米回去所面临的考验。
So our organization was filmed in Israel the journey that Ruth and Naomi took.
好，那我们就来看一段简短的影片。
So let us watch this short clip.
与2个儿妇起身，要从摩押地归回，因为他在摩押地听见耶和华眷顾自己的百姓，赐粮食与他们。
从摩押地回到伯利恒的路，虽然圣经没有描写，实在是一条崎岖难行的路。这里是古时摩押地的最南的疆界，叫做撒列河谷。河谷的那一边就是以东地。假如拿俄米和路德要从这里出发，回到伯利恒，他们要爬过那座高山，往北走过摩押高原，再过了雅嫩河，再过了尼波山，从高原往下走，来到海平面以下400多米约旦河谷，也就是约旦河流入死海的地方。从东岸渡过约旦河，经过约旦河床的灌木地带，穿过耶利哥城，开始攀登崎岖的犹大旷野。要在这片旷野走30公里路，爬上700多米高的山地，才能到达目的地伯利恒。这段艰辛的旅程大概有100-200公里，可能需要走上1个多月。
好，那我们就看到这里。所以从这一段影片里面，我们知道路德不只是牺牲自己的幸福，眼前要经过这重重的高山低谷，甚至可能要付上性命的代价。
So we know that not only Ruth had to give up what she had been accustomed to, she also had to go through mountain highs and valley lows.
所以难怪路德要对拿俄米说：“你若在哪里死，我也在那里死。”
So it is no wonder that Ruth said to Naomi, "Wherever you go, I will go, and wherever you die, I will die with you."
所以路德为着他的信仰，他付上了代价。
So for her faith, she had gave up a lot.
以至于他到了伯利恒之后，神纪念他为信心所摆上的这一切的牺牲，就祝福他认识了波阿斯。
So God blessed Ruth as he arrived in Bethlehem, and she met Boaz.
波阿斯是当地的一个大财主，为人正直又和蔼。
He is a man of status and nobility in that region, and a lot of people admired him.
所以当他知道路德为拿俄米所做的，以及为这信仰所付上的代价，他对路德说了以下的这一句话。
So when Boaz knew what Ruth had given up, he said to her,
他说：“愿耶和华照你所行的赏赐你，你来投靠以色列神翅膀的印象，愿你满得他的赏赐。”
He said, "The Lord repay you for what you have done, and a full reward be given to you by the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come and take refuge."
就像很多基督徒，我们来到教会，因为我们都知道耶稣基督要给我们丰盛的生命。
Just like many of us who come to church knowing that God gives us abundant life.
而路德为他的信心付上了代价。
Ruth, because of her faith, has given up a lot.
他的行为说明了他里面真是敬畏耶和华，又爱他的婆婆。
Her actions show that he really reveres the Lord and loves his mother-in-law.
神就照他的应许，大大的祝福了他。
So just as God had promised, he richly blessed her.
她不但嫁给了波阿斯，她又生了一个儿子。
She not only married Boaz, they had a son.
而这个儿子竟然是大卫的祖父。
And it is an ancestor to David.
我们都知道大卫是以色列国大家最尊敬的伟大君王。
It is that king who Israel so revered.
所以神不但祝福路德在他的今生，甚至他的子孙到大卫的时候也蒙神的祝福。
And not only has God blessed Ruth currently in his current time, but he also blessed his offspring, her offspring.
所以敬畏神、投靠耶和华神的路德，让我们看见每一个母亲的心愿，就是希望自己的子子孙孙都能够昌盛，都能够在地上过得胜的生活。
Revering the Lord, we see that those who revere the Lord, not only are you blessed by the Lord, but your generation and your offspring will also be blessed.
而神给路德的恩赐更是大过如此，因为他的名字也被列在了耶稣基督的家谱上，成为耶稣基督的先祖之一。
And not only has he given her spiritual gifts, but also she is listed under Jesus' genealogy.
你说，难道她不是上帝的掌上明珠吗？
Do you not believe that she is God's beloved?
除了路德，我还愿意跟大家来看另外一位妇女，叫做以斯帖。
Next, we'll also see the life of Esther.
以斯帖生长的时候，犹太人已经没有自己的国家了。
At that time, when she was growing up, the Jews no longer have their own country.
以斯帖甚至没有父母，因为她是父母双亡的孤女。
And she doesn't have a father or a mother.
但是她有一个敬虔的叔叔叫莫尼改。
But she has an uncle named Mordecai.
神很奇妙的让一个孤女以斯帖竟然得到波斯帝国亚哈随鲁王的宠爱，而成为他的王后。
And not only has God blessed him, he blessed him even more, being loved on by the Persian king of the time, King Xerxes.
所以这个故事的前半段就像路德，他爱神、敬畏神、投靠神，即或没有国家，但是神仍然可以施恩给他。
So it is just like Ruth, where she revered the Lord and put reverence in Him and trusted in Him and even though her people didn't have their own country, God still was with her.
但是故事并不是就结束在从此以斯帖进了皇宫，就做着高高在位的皇后，日子从此生活无忧无虑。
And the story doesn't end in her being the queen and in the throne and just being lifted and that was it for her. It wasn't like that.
就好像我们每一个基督徒，我们以为接受了神，有了这个信仰，我的日子就应该一帆风顺。
It is like us when we accept Jesus into our hearts. We think and feel that everything would just go right.
可是神的计划却并不是如此。
But that is not God's plan.
因为神有一个更大的计划要成就在我们的生命中，所以他会容许考验临到。
And God not only gives us abundant life, but God gives us these challenges in our lives, and He wants us to grow us.
那么以斯帖面临了什么样的考验呢？就是奸臣哈曼竟然要让以色列全族被灭。
And what her challenge is to face Haman, who wanted her people to be extinguished.
以斯帖在那个时候可以做2个选择。
And at that time, she had 2 choices.
一个就是隐藏自己是犹太人的身份，因为她已经是皇后，而且得到亚哈随鲁王的宠爱，又有谁能够伤害王后呢？
She could have chosen to hide her identity as a Jew, because who would harm the queen of Xerxes' wife, the queen?
但是她的叔父末底改却跟她说了下面这一句话。
But Mordecai said to him,
我们一起来念这一句经文：焉知你得了王后的位分，不是为现今的机会吗？
And who knows whether you have not come to the kingdom for such a time as this.
所以末底改鼓励他，在这个时候，你不但要表明你是犹太人，而且犹太人全族的性命可能就握在你的手上。
And he challenged her, you not only are to open up as a Jewish person, but also the fate of your people rests on your decision.
如果这个选择临到你我，那我们要怎么选择呢？
If we had to face a similar choice, what would we choose?
别人的好处跟我有相关吗？别人的性命跟我有相关吗？
Other people's lives and other people's goodness and their life, what does it have to do with me?
刚刚我们在诗歌里面也唱到，我们不都是上帝的儿子们跟女儿们吗？
And as we sang this morning, are we not all sons and daughters of Christ?
所以圣经的真理很清楚的让我们知道，其实我们彼此是息息相关的。
So in Scripture, it is evident that we are closely related.
甚至保罗也说，我们每一个基督徒都是基督身上的一个肢体，有的是眼，有的是耳，有的做手，有的做脚。
And Apostle Paul says in the New Testament that we are all a part of God's body. We could be the hand, we could be the legs, the feet, we could be the eyes.
前一阵子我的左手受伤，所以有很多的行为动作，我平常很习惯的，没有办法，就必须靠右手来帮忙。
And a while ago, I injured my left hand, and a lot of things that I would normally do with my left, I have to do with my right.
那么在这时候，右手会不会嫌你这个左手老是要我多为你担待，把你砍了吧？
Would the right hand say to the left hand, why do you always bother in helping and needing help? Why don't we just cut that part off?
当然不会。所以做基督徒没有自私的权利。
So there is no such thing as being a selfish Christian.
因为我们不但是一家人，而且我们是同一个肢体。
So not only are we one family, we are a part of one body.
所以以斯帖做了一个最合乎圣经，也最讨神喜悦的决定。他冒着自己性命的危险去见亚哈随鲁王，为要救犹太人的性命。
So Esther went in accordance to what she believed in, and in Scripture it says that she went boldly to King Xerxes.
神给以斯帖智慧，他得到王的金杖，甚至王对他说：“我喜爱你的心，即使整个波斯帝国的一半，我都愿意给你。”
And she had found favor in the eyes of King Xerxes. With wisdom, she approached him, and she motioned him over with the scepter, and he even said to him, "Whatever it is that you desire, even half the kingdom, I'm willing to give it to you."
所以从以斯帖的故事，我们看见选择合乎圣经的原则，做那讨神喜悦的事情，神就要给我们奖赏。
And it's clear and evident in the Bible that if we do what God's will is, what is pleasing to the Lord, that we will be blessed and we will have a reward.
所以以斯帖岂不像父亲所钟爱的女儿吗？父亲把一切最好的礼物都赏赐给她。
Isn't it just like the father to the daughter that God's so willing to give that which is best for us?
所以以斯帖和路德都是上帝的掌上明珠。
So Esther and Ruth both are God's beloved.
但是有些人可能会说，
But some may say,
我可能不像以斯帖能够在王宫里有那么高贵的身份。
I cannot be like Esther that has such high authority in the courts.
我也不可能像路德嫁给一个波阿斯。
I can't be like Ruth who married Boaz.
我可能其实回顾我的过去，满了沧桑和眼泪。
But maybe if I looked at my past, it's full of tears.
你知道吗？圣经上也有这样一位妇女。
You know, there is one in the Bible that is just like that.
圣经上告诉我们说，耶稣说他必须经过撒玛利亚，就为了要遇到这一位妇女。
Jesus says that he must pass Samaria in order to meet this woman.
而且如果你看新约四福音书，耶稣和一个人讲话，内容最完整的记载下来，而且篇幅最长的，就是和他说的这些话。
If you look in the four Gospels, if you look at all the accounts of Jesus speaking one-on-one to somebody, in this instance with the Samaritan woman is the most detailed and is the longest passage regarding.
所以到底他是谁？为什么耶稣花这么多的时间，用这么大的努力，为了要见到他，和他说上话呢？
And who is she that God would put so much efforts and talk so long with this Samaritan woman?
如果你翻到约翰福音第4章，你会看到圣经形容这个妇女说，她已经离过5次婚，而现在与她同住的那个男人，竟然不是她的丈夫。
If you look in John chapter 4, you'd see that she confessed to having 5 husbands in the past, and the current one that she is with is not her husband.
说到离婚这么多次，我们可能马上会想到美国有一个非常漂亮的女星，前不久刚过世，叫伊丽莎白·泰勒。
And if we're talking about divorce, we may all be familiar with Elizabeth Taylor, that she recently passed away.
她离过7次婚。
She divorced 7 times.
可是这位撒玛利亚的妇人并不是伊丽莎白·泰勒，
But this Samaritan woman is not Elizabeth Taylor.
因为在那个时代，妇女是没有权选择自己的婚姻，或者甚至说我要离婚。
And at that time, in those times, it is not the wife's choice, and she has no say in whether to marry or to divorce a person.
只有当丈夫拿着休书说：“我因为不喜欢你以下的这些状况，所以早晨给了休书，傍晚就要离开家。”
So it is the husband that will take divorce papers and will write reasons as to why to divorce this wife, and he will give this to her wife in the morning, and by nighttime they would be divorced.
而这个习俗至今在笃信回教的阿拉伯国家当中仍然保持着。
And in the Muslim countries and the Arab countries, this practice, this tradition has long been held.
可是，一个离了婚的妇女，没有受过教育，没有生计，那么，请问她的生活怎么办呢？
This divorced wife or who has no education and no skills, and what would she do?
所以不要把这个撒玛利亚的妇人想成伊丽莎白泰勒，因为她虽然结婚，但是看到另外一个更好的男人，她决定跟着那一个更好的男人。情况完全不是如此。
So don't think of the Samaritan woman as Elizabeth Taylor, who she loved another man and just went to go marrying other men. It is not the same circumstance at all.
她是被休了5次，或者因为某些原因，她的丈夫或许死了，以至于她遭遇了5次婚姻的失败。
It is that her husband either divorced her or that her husband had passed away. It is that instance that she had failed in 5 marriages.
所以，为了这样一个孤苦、身份卑微，甚至连她的乡亲邻里都看不起她的这样的一位撒玛利亚的妇人，耶稣爱她。
It is that she couldn't feel that she was worth anything, and other people around her couldn't look up to her. It is that person that Jesus had met.
他到井边来取水，只为了要得到一天能够喝、能够用的水，但是耶稣却给了他生命的活泉。
She went there just to look to the well, just to look for a day's worth of water, but Jesus gave her gave her something even better, eternal spring of water.
所以我们在座的弟兄姐妹，若我们想我们的过去满了失败，若我们的过去满了愁苦，到神的家中来，我们可能只想得一杯水。我要告诉你，神要把生命的活泉，把他国度里的富足都向你显明。
And maybe we have endured that failure in our lives. Maybe we've gone through hardships, and we're all here. We're just here just to get a cup of water, just to get by. But I tell you that God has something even better for you, the spring of living water.
我们一起来念这一节经文，请。人若喝我所赐的水，就永远不渴。我所赐的水要在它里头成为泉源，直涌到永生。
But whoever drinks of the well that I will give him will never be thirsty again. The water I will give him will become in him a spring of water welling up to eternal life.
所以有谁能够说，这个被乡亲邻里都看不起，甚至自己觉得自己污秽不堪的妇女，她是上帝的掌上明珠？
So who is it that will say to that woman who can't even see herself in the mirror, and no one can look up to her at all and say that all these good things and bless her? Who is it?
所以箴言上说了，才德的妇人谁能得着呢？她的价值远胜过珍珠。
So in Proverbs 31:10 it says, "An excellent wife who can find? She is far more precious than jewels."
所以在神的眼中，我们都是他宝贝的珍珠。
So in God's eyes, we are far more precious than jewels.
耶稣用他自己的性命换取了我们的性命。
Jesus used his life to redeem all of us.
耶稣用他自己的荣耀取代了我们的羞愧。
God used his glory in order to take on our shame.
他用他自己的富足取代了我们的贫穷。
He used his riches to replace our weakness and our poorness.
所以我们每一位基督徒都是神所珍爱的。
So every Christian is so beloved by God.
然而保罗也在哥罗西书里面说：“你们既然蒙了神这样大的恩惠。” 你们行事为人要对得起主啊。
So Paul in Colossians, what verse is it? Colossians.
Chapter 1, verse 10.
Colossians chapter 1, verse 10. Colossians chapter 1, verse 10. Sorry, I have not memorized that one. Colossians chapter 1, verse 10 says, so that you may live a life worthy of the Lord and please Him in every way, bearing fruit in every good work, growing in the knowledge of God.
所以这里英文讲到，凡是对得起主，那个对得起，英文的翻译是 worthy of。
So in English, it emphasizes worthy of the Lord.
我们领受了神这么大的恩典，我们行事为人能够配得上，能够对得起主吗？
So we receive what abundance riches in the Lord. Are we living a life worthy of the Lord?
如果有一对正要结婚的恋人，他们到了珠宝店去买了结婚的戒指，付了那个金或银的价钱，拿到家里一看，竟然是假的。
So if a newlywed they got a ring from the jewelry store, and when they went home they realized it was a fake.
那你想他们会怎么样想？
What do you think they will think?
耶稣看我们如心腹啊，
Jesus sees us as newlyweds.
他要把他国度的一切丰盛都给我们每一个人。
He wants to give us everything, all of the abundance from His kingdom.
当耶稣来到地上的时候，他放弃了天上的荣华和他手中的权柄。
When Jesus came into the world, He gave up that riches that is in heaven, and glorious riches which is from heaven.
就像一对年轻的恋人要结婚，可能把所有银行存款的钱都拿出来，为了要买那定情的戒指。
Just like the young man who wants to propose to his fiancée, he would give up everything that he owns just to buy that ring for her.
你想他要的是真情，还是他要的是赝品？
Do you think what does he really want?
那今天我们问问我们自己，我们给耶稣的是真情还是假意啊？
Do we want to truly give our whole heart to God, or do we just kind of want to be a pretender?
在马太福音里面讲了一个故事，耶稣说，天国好像一个买卖的人在寻找珠子，当他发现了一个珍贵的珠子，他变卖一切所有，就为了要得到这一颗珍珠。
Just like in Matthew, the parable of the man who saw the precious pearl in the field, that was willing to sell everything that he owns in order to buy that field, in order to get that precious jewel.
弟兄姐妹，你知道吗？你我就是那一位买卖人，好像耶稣他放弃了一切天上的，来到地上为你我而死。
Just as Jesus came into the world and paid the hefty price in order for us to be saved.
所以盼望我们行事为人对得起主，因为主用了最高的代价，为了要买到我们这一颗又一颗的珍珠。
That we live a life that's worthy of the Lord, and just like that man who bought everything, who sold everything in order to buy that precious land, in order to get that precious jewel.
所以今天我们从路德、从以斯帖、从撒玛利亚的妇人看见，谁是上帝的掌上明珠？
So as today when we look in Ruth, in Esther, and that Samaritan woman, who is truly God's beloved?
不在外面的财富，不在高言大志，乃在投靠神。
It is not in riches or in being well off or accomplishments, but in depending and reliance on the Lord.
也像以斯帖一样，愿意冒上自己的性命，愿意牺牲。
Just as Esther was willing to give up her life.
也像撒玛利亚的妇人一样，
just like the Samaritan woman.
当他得到了生命的活水之后，他把耶稣的救恩，他告诉全城的人说，耶稣就是弥赛亚。
As he received the spring of water, welling to eternal life, she was so open to share the good news that she had just received.
所以我鼓励，并且也相信我们每一位弟兄姐妹，尤其今天在座的我们每一位姐妹们，让我们大家都来成为上帝的掌上明珠。
And I would like to encourage you to trust on the Lord, and I would encourage especially the sisters that they will be God's beloved.
谢谢大家给我有这个机会与大家分享，愿神祝福你们。
Thank you for this opportunity. God bless you.